Oops! Welcome back to Phoenix Wright. Ace Attorney. Oh my gosh, go. We already read that line.
Prosecution's witness.
Yes, Your Honor.
Oh my
This is bad.
It's always bad. On the day of the murder, my witness was selling newspapers at the victim's building. Please bring Mr. Frank Solid to the stand.
You remember when newspapers were a thing?
Newspapers?
Newspapers.
Anyway, this guy is freaky looking.
Mr. Solid, you sell newspaper subscriptions. Is this correct?
Subscribe to our channel.
Oh yes, newspapers, yes.
It's like
gosh.
he's lying. He's already like, yes, newspapers, what? Yes.
His entire body is moving, but
Wait.
his head is still.
Sorry, I just realized that's the fucking masked salesman. I just like you just.
Oh my gosh, like a pure thing of blue.
Sorry, neighbors and Mike and
We don't have a neighbor anymore. That's right. Let's get them off. Let's get them off.
Look as he sways his shoulders, displaying his voluptuous pexies.
Yay!
Yes.
Mr. Shawit, you may proceed with your testimony.
By the way, people watching, Ace Attorney is full of really shitty puns. Enjoy them.
Rude. These are the best puns.
Oh my
All
gosh.
puns are shitty, and you know it.
Please tell the court what you saw on the day of the murder.
Here we go.
Testimony.
Pop bump.
I already forgot what voice I'm using for it, but oh well.
Newspapers, yes.
Oh yes.
Anyway,
I was going door to door selling subscriptions when I saw a man fleeing an apartment.
Oh my gosh.
I thought he must have been in a hurry because he left the door half open behind him.
What a duck.
Thinking it strange, I looked inside the apartment. Then I saw her lying there, a woman not moving, dead. I quailed in fright and found myself unable to go inside. I thought to call the police immediately. However, the phone in her apartment wasn't working. I went to a nearby park and found a public phone.
Back for cell phone.
Yep.
I remember the time exactly. It was 1:00 p.m. The man who ran was, without a doubt, the defendant sitting right over there.
Larry, why didn't you tell the truth? I can't defend you against a testimony like that.
Incidentally, why wasn't the phone in the victim's apartment working?
Your Honor, at the time of the murder, there was a blackout in the building.
Aren't phones supposed to work during a blackout?
Yes, Your Honor. However, some cordless phones do not function normally. The phone that Mr. Sawit used was one of those. Your Honor,
I wouldn't hit the mouse so hard, Sunshine.
I have a record of the blackout for your perusal. I couldn't read that word for a second.
Perusing!
Shut up!
Perusing!
Calm down, Judge!
Now, Mr. Wright,
This judge is having way too much
Yes. Yes, Your Honor?
you may begin your cross-examination.
So many clauses.
Cross-examination, Your Honor?
Oh, should I go full Shatner?
all right. This is it, the real deal.
What exactly am I supposed to do?
Why, you exposed the lies in the testimony the witness just gave.
By beating him.
Lies? What? He was lying?
That son of a bitch!
Your client is innocent, right? Then that witness must have lied in his testimony. Or is your client really guilty?
How do I prove he's not?
You hold the key. It's in the evidence.
I slipped the keyblade in there.
Compare the witness testimony to the evidence at hand. There's bound to be a contradiction in there. First, find
Objection!
Okay. Find contradictions between court record and the witness testimony. They're just singing Phoenix Wright musical over here.
I'm sorry, it got in my head.
This is a colossal waste of time.
We're not there yet. Calm down.
Once you've found the contradicting evidence, present it and rub it in the witness's face.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Touch the court record button and point out contradictions in the testimony.
It becomes a different button.
Yeah.
When you're in testimony mode like this, cross-examination, all fancy and shit,
Witness.
it becomes, oh, you have to press it one more time. It becomes a present button. Now, you probably don't want to just do it willy-nilly because those exclamation bars are your health, and if you lose
What?
them all, it's guilty.
Wait.
So pressing is what you do if you want more information out of a statement. Excuse me. And then you can just scroll through the testimony with the little buttons at the bottom.
You can go back and forth. So you
Yeah.
don't have to
Yeah,
worry.
so it's fairly easy.
Yeah.
Luckily.
So it's just kind of think about his testimony, read through it, and it's like, hey, does this contradict any of the shit in my evidence? Better chuck it at his face and be like, bitch, you lied.
Yeah, so it's a...
Okay, there's a contradiction here, but I'm not sure how to present it.
Because it said, what?
If you just press present, you can look at your court record stuff, and you don't actually present
Yeah, it's
anything.
only if you press present one more time.
Yeah.
So you can still
So you can go...
look at this shit.
You can read all of the stuff.
Which is important.
Yes, you want to read all the little flavor text because it's exactly what information the evidence is about.
Yeah.
So when you find a contradiction, then it's like, oh wait, but this evidence says this, bitch.
Basically.
The state.
What? What?
What?
What?
And some statements he doesn't lie, some statements he does. Sometimes
Yeah.
if you can't find any contradictions, then you press them. It's like, if it looks suspicious, you can press
I
them.
don't think we have to press...
Yeah, you don't have to press in this testimony at all. There's a contradiction.
I don't think you have to do it in the first case at all.
No, you do.
You
it
do.
once.
Because
Because
it's
got
got tutorial.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
got to teach
I
you
thought
what
that was
pressing
second
is.
case. Okay, I could be wrong.
There you
Suck
go,
it.
child.
Good job.
Objection! Objection!
You found the body at 1 p.m. You're sure?
Go saw it.
Yes, it was 1 p.m. for certain.
I love how your hands are just going.
Shut up.
That shit. No, I'm
Frankly-
I'm
proud
a
of you.
method actor.
I appreciate it.
Frankly,
I'm gonna tell you.
I find that hard to believe. Your statement directly contradicts the autopsy report. The autopsy notes the time of death at sometime after 4 p.m. There was no body to find at 1 p.m.
Yeah. Phoenix, no.
How do you explain this 3-hour gap?
A 25-minute gap. Everybody look out.
Now give yourself a pat on the back.
Oh, that.
It's trivial. The witness merely forgot the time. It happens. I forget what day I was.
After his testimony, I find that hard to believe.
Don't get used to the judge being on your side like this.
Mr. Sawit! Why were you so certain that you found the body at 1 p.m.?
No, seriously, Abby can attest, I was screaming at the judge.
Luke went to for a semester worth of criminal justice, and so
I
this
wrote
game pissed him off.
I wrote a paper on perjury and evidence submission. This game pisses me off.
You have to
even though
recognize that it's not the American court
It's-
system.
I know, but it's set in Japan.
We have had this exact same conversation in a different episode, guys. Let's
Oh, really?
continue.
I'll find it and link it somewhere.
There you go. Gee, that's a really good question.
Unfortunately, because I watched the episodes 5 times, I know this.
Oh, okay, good.
Great job, Wright. Way to put him on the spot.
Aha!
That's all you have to do. Point out contradictions.
Yeah! And raise objection!
Lies always beget more lies.
Jeez, how much would it suck if a mother named her kid Lies?
That would be so sad.
See through one, and their whole story falls apart.
Or what if someone was named Frank Lies?
I like Frank.
Wait, I remember now.
Aha!
Would you care to give your testimony again?
Go saw it.
So now
You're ready for the time of discovery.
Time of discovery.
Yes.
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 You see, when I found the body, I heard the time. There was a voice saying the time. It was probably coming from the television. Oh, but it was 3 hours off, wasn't it? I guess the victim must have just been watching a video of a taped program. That's why I thought it was 1 p.m. Terribly sorry about the misunderstanding.
He's so apologetic. I miss these kinds of witnesses.
Yeah, me too.
Oh, wow.
Hurt your throat?
A little bit, I am. Anyway,
I see you heard a voice saying, this time on a hit program. Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness.
Right. You know what to do.
I've got this one.
Don't worry, Mia. I got this.
I got this.
Time of discovery.
La 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 la.
Beer.
I'm so proud.
Objection.
I'm so proud.
Hold it right there. The prosecution has said there was a blackout at the time of the discovery,
Yell it.
and this record proves it.
Preach it.
testify!
Testify.
You couldn't have heard a television or a video.
Bitch.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
I
literally.
Well,
The defense is drowning,
Oh no.
but also has a point. Do you have an explanation for this, Mr. Zarwit?
no, I find it quite puzzling myself. Quite. Ah! Wait! I remember now.
Mr. Zarwit, the court would prefer to hear an account testimony.
Accurate.
Thank you.
An accurate testimony and an accurate line read.
I could just
from the very
imagine
beginning.
that little typist person who like writes everything down. She just like hears them. Accurate. Oh, thank you, miss.
My fucking day!
Go, Judge.
Oh, sorry.
Judge, read your thing!
Don't mouth off to me, young lady. These constant corrections are harming your credibility.
My credibility as a judge. Oh, Judge.
Then you seem rather blank.
Distraught.
My apologies, Your Honor.
Apology not accepted.
It must have been the shock of finding the body.
Very well, Mr. Sarwit. Let's hear your testimony once more, please.
I'm laughing at his pun right now. Sorry, you saw it.
Hearing the time.
Hearing the time, Mr. Solid.
Actually, I didn't hear the time. I saw
But
it.
it's called hearing the time.
There was a table clock in the apartment, wasn't there? Yeah, the murder weapon. The killer used it to hit the victim. That must have been what I saw.
Do you want me to say
You saw a clock. I guess that would explain it. The defense may cross-examine the witness.
Do you need to change?
Gladly.
No.
Okay, because it sounds like you're struggling.
No, I'm just getting exasperated by the judge because I know what's to come.
So what's the contradiction? What was the fucker lying about?
Oh god. Oh jeez, Abby.
I'm sorry, I'm getting excited about what he does.
Boink.
Yeah.
Objection.
Oh my gosh, good job!
Wait just a moment. The murder weapon wasn't a clock. It was a statue. Now how is this supposed to be a clock?
Come on.
What? You and your objections and your evidence. Just who do you think you are?
Oh no!
I'm an attorney. Just answer the question, Mr. Solid.
Hey, I saw it there, okay? That's a clock.
Your Honor, if I may.
No. I mean,
Yes, Mr.
There you
Payne.
go. As the witness stated, this statue is indeed a clock. The neck is a switch. You just tilt it, breaking it, and it says the time out loud.
Ow!
It says ow and it says
It's our
As
clock.
it doesn't look like a clock, I submitted it as a statue. My apologies. I fucked up.
I see. So the murder weapon was a table clock after all.
welcome to Hate's attorney.
well,
Isn't that right, Sunshine? This is gonna be fun.
Yep.
Wait.
What?
Did we say your name at the beginning of this?
I don't know.
We'll find out
We'll
when
find out.
I'm editing it.
It appears that the witness testimony was correct. This is a clock. Do you have any problems with his testimony,
Yeah.
Fuck that.
Your Honor, there's a gaping hole in the witness's testimony. The only way he could have known the weapon was a clock is to hold it in his hand. Yet the witness testified that he never entered the apartment.
Like a lying douche.
Clearly a contradiction.
Indeed.
The witness knew it was a clock because he... You're lying.
Cause see, you're
You
lying.
outside the apartment on the day of the murder.
Oh yeah? Prove it. Prove I went in there.
I'll do better than that. I can prove you were the one who killed her. You struck her with the clock, and the shock of the blow triggered the clock's voice. That was the sound you heard.
He has a fat body in that shot for some reason.
Order in the court. Intriguing. Please continue, Mr. Wright.
Yes, Your Honor.
What?
Mr. Solid, the sound must have left quite an impression on you.
Say it, you know you won.
Understandable, since the murder weapon spoke just as you hit the victim.
You know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I do.
That voice was burned into your mind. That's why you were so certain about the time.
What's the meaning of this? This is all baseless conjecture.
Baseless?
Yes.
Just look at the witness's face.
Yeah. Just hurt my
Would
shoulder.
the witness care to elaborate? Did you strike the victim with the clock?
That day, I never. Look, the clock. I heard. No, I mean I saw.
Yay!
Shut up! I hate you.
Yeah.
It was him, I tell you. I saw it. He killed her, and he
saw
should
it.
burn! Give him death.
Fire to destroy.
Hey, your toupee's back.
Order in the court, I say.
Your Honor, a moment, please.
No.
There isn't a shred of evidence supporting the defense's claims.
Mr. Wright,
Your Honor?
you claim the sound the witness heard came from the clock. Do you have any evidence?
The whole case is riding on this. I'd better think it through carefully. Yes, Your Honor. The sound Mr. Salt heard was definitely this clock. A fact which is clear if you simply...
Examine the clock's batteries, ask the neighbors, or try sounding the clock.
Boop. Try sounding the clock.
There you go, child!
Let's sound the clock now, here in this court. Your Honor may have the clock. Ask court to listen very carefully.
Beep. I think it's 8:25.
That certainly is a strange way to announce the
I'm the
time.
thinker, asshole.
Well, he is the thinker, after all.
So, we've heard the clock. What are your conclusions, Mr. Wright?
Mr. Payne, can you tell me what time it is now?
It's 11:25. Ah! No.
As you can see, this clock is exactly 3 hours slow. Precisely the discrepancy between what Mr. Sowett heard and the actual time of death. So, Mr. Sowett, try to talk your way out of this one.
Bitch.
Ah! You forget one thing.
Uh-oh, what's he talking about?
Well, it may seem like this clock is running 3 hours slow. It proves nothing. How do you know it was running 3 hours slow on the day of the murder? If you can't prove that, you don't have a case.
I'm very weirded out, actually, that we can't.
He's
get
right.
background
How am I going to
information.
prove that? Ah, I was so close.
Mr. Wright, it seems you lack the critical evidence to support your claim.
Yes, Your Honor.
This means I cannot let you indict the witness. Verdict.
I think it's in tight.
Unfortunately,
Unfortunately.
this ends the cross-examination of Mr. Frank Sawit.
I come all the way down here to testify, and look what happens. They treat me like a criminal. A criminal. You lawyers are all slime.
I almost had him. Sorry, Larry. I failed you. There's nothing I can do about it now.
Not so fast, Mr. Sawit.
Yeah, boobs! Yes!
Mia, I mean, Chief.
Mia, I mean boobs! I mean Chief!
Listen up, Wright. Ignore my boobs. Don't throw this one away. Not like this. Think.
But Chief, it's over. I can't prove the clock was slow the day of the murder. Nobody can prove that.
Well, yeah, but that doesn't mean you can't still win. Try thinking out of the box. Don't waste time doubting the facts. Assume the clock was 3 hours slow and think through it. Ask yourself, why was the clock 3 hours slow? Figure out the reason and you'll have your proof. Right?
Right.
Can you think of a reason as to why the clock would be 3 hours slow?
Wait. Maybe I can prove it.
Oh my gosh!
You must have evidence somewhere that you can prove it, right? Oh, that's still me. Find it and let them have it!
Yeah!
Well, Mr. Wright, you said that the clock was already running slow on the day of the murder. Have you found evidence to support this claim?
Of course. There's a piece of evidence in the court record that can prove my claim beyond a doubt.
Tough words. Let's see you pull this one off.
As I try to regain my words.
I cannot use words.
Let's see the evidence that proves why the clock was running slow.
I am so proud of you.
Proud of you.
So proud of
Look
you.
at you! Being a genius!
The victim had just returned home from abroad the day before the murder. As we all know, the time differences between here and Paris is 9 hours. When it's 4 p.m. there, it's 1 a.m. the next day there. The clock wasn't 3 hours slow, it was 9 hours fast.
Doing that again.
The victim hadn't reset a clock since returning home. That's why the time you heard when you struck her dead in her apartment was wrong. Proof enough for you, Mr. Sawit? Or should I say, Mr. Did It?
Yeah!
Yay.
I love you, Phoenix Wright.
That's a beautiful thing about this game is that
The puns are so
the puns and also the defeating animation
Yes!
of all the villains
All of
are
the-
insane.
It's fantastic. Good job.
Order, I say. Now give yourself a pat on the back. Well, this case has certainly turned out differently than we all expected. Mr. Payne, your client.
He was arrested and has been taken away, Your Honor. Ugh.
Very well. Mr. Wright,
Yes, Your Honor?
I have to say I'm impressed. I don't think I've ever seen such someone complete a defense so quickly.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah. There you go, sir. Saying your lines correctly.
And find the true culprit at the same time.
Thank you, Your Honor.
At this point, this is only a formality, but this court finds the defendant, Mr. Larry Butts,
Not guilty!
Yay!
Question, is Gumshorty in this court, though?
No.
But he's the one in charge of the confetti.
Oh.
Yeah, it's confirmed.
Yeah, that's
Edward.
confirmed in Edward's
It's
team.
true. It's
So
true.
is that him?
I choose to think so.
Aw.
He just like goes to every court. Yeah! Came to the next room. Not guilty. Yeah!
Oh, Gumshoe, we love you.
Good
Anyway,
And if it's guilty, he just throws a wad of confetti in the judge's face.
He's just like, bitch!
let's continue, please. I'm making this episode go on longer to finish the arc.
and with that, the court is adjourned.
Oh, no gavel smack. That was very disappointing, Your Honor. I was about to smack it with you.
It turns out that Frank Sawit was a common burglar. He posed as a newspaper salesman to check and see when people were out of the house. That day, when Larry went to her apartment, the victim wasn't home. After he left, Mr. Sawit let himself in to do his dirty work.
Like a bitch.
While he was searching her place, the victim returned. Flustered, Mr. Sawit grabbed the nearest blunt object he could find.
Well, goodbye, cinder block.
Oh.
It felt stupid.
August 3rd, 2:32 p.m. District Court, Defense Lobby number 2.
I still can't believe we won.
Right, good job in there. Congratulations.
But thanks, Chief. I owe it all to you.
Not at all. Not at all. You fought your own battles in there.
Yeah.
It's been a while since I've seen a trial end on such a satisfying note.
I've never seen the Chief looking this happy. If she's this glad, imagine how Larry must feel.
My life is over.
Larry, you're supposed to be happy. What's wrong now?
Oh, Nick. Don't worry about me. I'll be dead and gone soon.
Good. Wait, no. I mean, bad.
Bad Larry Smith!
Larry, you're innocent. The case is closed.
Oh, but my Cindy Windy's gone, man. Gone forever.
Larry, she was a... never mind.
She was a whore.
Congratulations, Harry!
Yay! Harry Butts!
Oh, Harry?
Oh my gosh.
I'm actually called Larry Harry for the entire first game because of this.
Yes, I can practically see the headlines now. Harry Butts, innocent!
These puns.
Are beautiful.
Was Sans working on this game?
Yes!
Oh, well, thanks. I really owe you one. I won't forget this ever. Let's celebrate dinner, movie, your treat.
Gay!
Oh, no, I couldn't.
I was talking to me. I thought I was talking to Phoenix.
Oh, yeah, no, he's talking to me. He's all into girls, dude. He's straight.
Hey, I was the one who got you off the hook.
Oh, hey. Here, take this. It's a present.
This is creepy.
Present for me? Wait, wasn't this the evidence that...
And she's like looking at the head part that was like covered in blood.
Actually, I made this clock for her. I made one for her and one for me.
Really? You made this? Well, thank you. I'll keep it as a memento.
Like for my trophy case.
Yep.
Yo, Nick. Can you believe it? I was so into that shit.
I read chick his dick.
Oh my gosh. Gay!
I was very concerned.
And, I mean, she was just playing me for a fool. Don't that make you just want to cry?
No, but your character does.
Oh, but it's Harry Butts. How dare?
Sorry, just how he's acting right
No,
now.
I
No, I hear you.
I understand.
He's a
it.
whiner.
It's always the first time you meet him and then you grow to love him.
Yeah.
Larry,
Are you so sure?
Oh, excuse me?
Please ignore them for now. I think she thought quite a lot of you in her own way.
Oh, you don't gotta sympathize with me. It's okay.
Oh, I'm not just sympathizing, really. Isn't that right, Wright? Don't you have something to show your friend? Something that proves how she felt about him.
huh? Oh, yeah, right.
Yeah!
I don't believe
What the heck is she talking about?
That proves that she still like Larry.
Meh.
Good job.
Good job.
Okay. Check this
You
out,
were just all
Larry.
like nervous.
We're all just like,
Proof positive you weren't just some chump to her.
Oh, where did you get that clock?
You were in court, Larry. You should know.
This is the clock you made for her, Larry. She took it with her when she traveled.
actually, I don't think he's allowed to be in the courtroom.
No, they're in the
Oh, are
court
they?
because I know in the later cases they're like, you remember what? You've heard everything right now.
Oh,
yes,
right,
we
right,
have.
right. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, she probably just needed a clock, that's all.
You think so? It's a pretty heavy clock to take traveling. Well, make of it what you will.
Hey, Nick. I'm glad I asked you to be my lawyer. Really, I am. Thanks.
Well, whatever that was.
Oh, come on.
Hope that made him feel a little better.
A weirdo.
Oh,
Nope. Right. I have lines.
There are still some lines.
I hope.
You'll know when it's over.
Yep, you will know. I hope you see the importance of evidence now. Also, hopefully you realize things can change depending on how you look at them. People, too. We never really know if our clients are guilty or innocent. All we can do is believe in them. And in order to believe in them, you have to believe in yourself.
that's deep.
Right. Listen, learn, grow strong. Never let go of what you believe in. Never. Well, I think our work here is done. Shall we be off?
Yeah, I guess so.
Say, how about dinner? On me. And we'll drink a toast to innocent butts.
We're gonna get drunk!
Yeah!
Yeah! Oh, speaking of Harry, you were saying part of why you became a lawyer was because of him.
Yeah, part, at least.
You'll have to tell me more about it sometime. Maybe over drinks?
We're gonna get drunk!
Oh!
And so, my first trial came to a close. Larry slapped me on the back and said, "Gee, Nick, it's good to have friends. But I'm pretty sure he's not going to pay me. Unless you count the clock he gave me.
Oh, poor Nick.
I didn't know it
Yay,
then.
pro bono.
But the clock was soon going to be at the center of another incident. And my promise to tell the chief about me and Larry would be one promise that I wouldn't be able to keep.
To
The
be
end.
Yeah, the end of Case 1. We're gonna end the episode. So we will see you guys next time in Turnabout Sisters.
Which I think,
Fuck you, child. It's gonna be sad.
Oh dear! Oh dear!
which happens the day after.
No, it actually.
Couple
It's a few weeks.
I have the timer. Just second.
And we'll see you in the next.
Just second.
Did you just shush me?
I love you, honey. Just second. Okay, so this happened August 3rd. This next case starts September 5th.
So we're gonna see you guys then.
Yes! September, guys! Spook!
Oh! My spoopy